Hi, I'm Wilson Cruz, and you're watching the Gay Women's Channel.
Guys, I'm here at the TIFF Bell Lightbox during World Pride with the Gay Women Channel, of course, and BroadbandTV, and I just met Laverne Cox and Wilson Cruz. Check it out! Now, most of our audience is comprised of young people, and we get a lot of questions from them asking advice on how to come out, how to embrace their sexuality. Do you have any advice for our viewers?
Yes. Where do I begin? I think the most important thing to do when you're coming out is to create a support shield for yourself. So that if and when you have difficult conversations that you know you're going to have, whether they be with your parents or, you know, an employer or whoever it is, that you have a foundation of support set up for you to come back to. And sometimes that's friends and sometimes it's family. But you know, we have these really amazing institutions in our community called the LGBT centers, and they're all over the world, and there's probably one near you right now, and they are a great resource for help. And you can go there and seek counseling and speak to someone who is going to show you how to love yourself, and you can expect that they will take care of you. And that's what we do as a community. I think also, you know, as far as young people are concerned, and you know, this is my paternal clock speaking, and I need you to understand that it's coming from that place. It's that your first priority right now should be your education. I know that you're dying to come out and that you want to own this space, and I encourage you to do that. But I think that's only secondary to your education, because if and when it doesn't go well with your parents or somebody else, you're always going to have to rely on yourself and what you bring to yourself. And your education is the basis for that possibility. So first and foremost, get your education, go to school, do not drop out, get that homework done, go to college, get a great job, love yourself, and go visit your LGBT center.
Well, that's great advice to really not let yourself become only your sexuality.
That's right, you're not. I mean, and more, that's going to be the case. You know, as more of our rights and responsibilities are realized in our society, the more it will become clear that it's only a facet of who you are, a fantastic facet, one that we celebrate every year at this time. Yeah. But it's just one thing that makes you who you are.
So with the Gay Women Channel, we actually have a lot of LGBTQ youth as our viewers, and they are always asking for advice on how to come out and how to deal with being bullied. And we know that you do a lot of community. Is there any quick little piece of advice that you could give to our viewers?
I think it's about finding safe space, and sometimes it's not always safe to come out. But maybe because of the internet, we can reach out, find people there to reach out to, listen, and Trevor Project do great work around, you know, giving youth, LGBTQ youth, a place to sort of go on the internet. But there's lots of other places to go online. Find someone in your community. If you have one person that you can be open and honest with, then that's a great start. I think it's important to kind of gauge your family. I think sometimes we know our family, sometimes our families will surprise us, but I think it breaks my heart when LGBT youth come out and then they're turned out of their homes and they end up homeless, and then they're bullied at school so badly that they drop out of school. So I always say to kids to figure out a way to stay in school or to get an education. School might not be safe enough for us to stay there, but get that GED, get your college education, get an education, because I think, especially for LGBT people of color, if you don't have an education, it's rough out there for you. So figure out a way to make it through, you know, and to find if you have one person who loves and supports you through that, that's great. And if you have supportive parents, and what I would say really is to the parents and to teach schools and administrators that we have to make our schools safe for kids. We have to make our homes safe for our kids, so that they know that they can come to us, and us as if I'm a parent, but come to us and say, this is who I am, and still be loved, not despite it, but because of it.
Please like and share this video if you love Laverne Cox, which of course you do, who doesn't, and stay tuned for more World Pride coverage from the Gay Women Channel.